Hi, everyone. About a minute on Energy Secretary Chris Wright's speech on Monday morning at CERAWeek in Houston. As you can see, I'm back here in Austin. But that speech on Monday, I think, will be remembered as a landmark speech. Why? Because finally, the United States has a Secretary of Energy who is pro-energy and pro-human. And that is remarkable in and of itself. For the first time, we have an energy secretary who came directly from the energy industry and really knows what is happening in energy and power. If you look back at the secretaries of energy, Ronald Reagan appointed a dentist. That's how serious this job has been taken by other presidents. Before I go on, if you don't know me, my name is Robert Bryce. I'm a journalist. I give you the numbers and the facts, not the spin about energy and power. Okay, so what did Chris Wright say on Monday morning that was so important? Well, several times he said, we need energy. We need lots more energy. If you remember, in the Biden administration, the efforts really were about limiting energy access, making energy more expensive. And Chris Wright's speech on Monday was a rebuke to effectively all of the Biden administration's energy policies, every one of them. And he also called out their attitude on climate change, calling it a quasi-religious quest. And I think that that's right as well. The reality is that we have to have energy realism, and that is what his whole speech was about. The other point that he made that I think is really clear, or really incredibly important rather, is the issue of energy poverty. And this is something that I know he cares about deeply. I've known Chris Wright for several years, and he's been to Africa. He's seen the effects of energy poverty, and he talked extensively about the fact that there are more than 2 billion people in the world who are using traditional biomass to cook their meals. And the resulting air pollution is killing millions of people every year. He said there were 2 million, I think the actual number of World Health Organization data, 3 million people, most of them women and girls, are dying every year due to respiratory ailments because of indoor air pollution caused by low-quality cooking fuels. And he said, this was one of the key lines, where is the COP conference for this far more urgent global challenge? I mean, it was a great question. Where is the urgency to address this scandal of energy poverty that is killing so many millions of people every year? And more people, by the way, and I made this point before, more people are dying every year from this energy poverty than are dying from AIDS, HIV, cholera, malaria, and tuberculosis combined. And yet we hear almost nothing about it. But we heard about it on Monday morning in a remarkable speech by Chris Wright. I published the transcription of that speech and published it on my Substack. You know where to find me. I'm on Substack, robertbryce.substack.com. Thanks a lot. See ya.